How's it going? Welcome to my channel. My name is Andre Williams, and today we're going to be going over the NQ chart. Last week we went over the chart because I wanted to make sure that you guys were prepared for FOMC. A lot of volatility, a lot of opportunities to make money. So all of these levels that you see on the chart right now, these are all from last week, except I added a level on my own time just in case we decided to break below the 18,000 level. I wanted to know where the next key level was. But of course, as you can see, we did not even end up getting down to that level. So let's do the top-down analysis. So I'm on the 4-hour chart. That's what you see in front of you right now. What do we have confirmation of? We have higher lows and higher highs. That is clear. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go down to the 1-hour time frame. So like I said in the video last week, if we could defend 18,040, that would be a really good sign. So we were able to do that, and as you can see, it ended up hitting all these other levels that we had planned out. I said take notes of that 18,171 level. If we break above that level, we can go to 18,324. And if we break above that level, the next area that we want to keep an eye on is 186.24. And look how it played out. FOMC week was a big week, especially on that Wednesday. You can see that strong breakout. And again, we could see on the Friday, which was yesterday, that's where we kind of break down, and after we ended up coming down below that level. So to add another level on this chart, like I said, watch the video from last week if you don't know the levels, but it's also right in front of you. We want to keep an eye on this level right here at 18,500. On Friday, they did a really good job defending it. So knowing that they did a great job defending it, what could happen if we break below 18,500? So what is the next level that we have on the chart, which we covered from last week, is 18,324. Okay, we break below 18,500, we can come down to this level of 183.24. Please add that to your notes. Now, where we got rejected, right, on the Friday was at 186.24, which we know about that level. So we want to see on Monday, or it could be on Tuesday, a break above this level. If we don't get that break above that level, then what could possibly occur? Downside move, like I said, take advantage of the downside price action. If we break above this 186.24, then I'm going to look for us to be testing the all-time high. As you can see, the all-time high is right here at 18,709. If we break above 18,709, then I'd want to see us making that move further, going to 18,800. Of course, we don't have any further levels up because that is all-time highs. So if we break above the all-time highs, it can get interesting. There's some opportunity to make some money. We break above 186.24, then again, you know the market is trying to get back to the all-time high. If we break below 18,500, we know that the market is coming back down. Does that mean that overall the picture is bearish? No, the market is just consolidating. Why is it consolidating, Dre? Because look at the price action that we are seeing, right? It kind of made this big move, right, all the way back. You can see right here in January, we moved up, we got above the 17,700 level, and then we get up to this 18,000 level, and look, we're just consolidating. So unless we break below 18,000 for this coming week, then I could say, well, you know what, now we're getting into the bottom end of this consolidating range. And if we break below that, that's where it starts to get very interesting, where we can start seeing, 17,400 and so on. But in the meantime, the market is still showing strength. It is not selling off whatsoever. A lot of people are saying it's selling off. Oh, you know, the top is in. We're not trying to call tops. We're not trying to call bottoms here. We just want to recognize the price action and know what our levels are. So make sure that you take notes of all of these levels added to the levels that we did from last week. I want to make sure I emphasize that. So what I'm going to do next, I got a direct message about, hey, Dre, add ES into the mix. So let's look at the ES chart. So I have some levels for ES already that I made from last week. I didn't cover or do a video on it because I was focusing on the NQ. But hey, let's take a look and do our top-down analysis. So we're on the 4-hour chart. So looking at the 4-hour chart, what do we see? We see higher lows and higher highs. So we know that the market is in an uptrend. We also can see that the ES also did make an all-time high as well. So now when we go down on the 1-hour time frame, we can see, yeah, we have a little bit of weakness showing, right? We know on the Friday, since we had that big move up on FOMC day, we just been kind of selling off. So on a shorter time frame, you could see the lower highs and the lower lows. Does that mean the market is selling off? Does that mean, oh, well, you know what? It's time to pile in on the shorts. Let's bring this thing down to the downside. Not necessarily, because the market is still showing strength regardless. So the levels that you want to be looking out for. So right here at this 5287 level is a key area, right? I'm going to open it up, see what the low was. Like I said, I don't day trade ES during the day. I trade the NQ. So the low is at 528775, right? So if we break below that level for the coming week, if it happens on Monday or if it happens on Tuesday, the next area you want to be watching is pretty much 5252 or 5252 and a quarter. All right, that is the next level, because why? This was a level where, you know, there were sellers that were showing up. So what do we want to see? We want to see if buyers are going to take advantage of this dip and then trying to bring the market back up. If it's unable to do that, then the next level to be watching is at 5225. Okay, so if we fall below 5225, that's where we can start seeing 5202 and so on. So I would be keeping an eye on the ES as far as for those downside targets. So where was the all-time high on the ES, right? So for the all-time high on the ES, it's at 532275, right? So knowing that, if it's able to hold this level, right at this 5287 area, then what is the market trying to do? Maybe it's trying to go back to revisit these all-time highs. If it breaks out, then again, you could take advantage of a long, right? But if it breaks below this level, don't say, well, you know what? It's gone down like 10, 20 points. I'm going to take advantage of this dip buy and look for the move higher. No. Again, this was the low on Friday. There's a good chance. And as you can see, on that FOMC day, there wasn't a ton of price action. I remember it correctly. We had Jerome Powell speaking. The market literally just shot up. Like, it was extremely strong on the Wednesday. So we don't have any consolidation. There's not a lot of price action here. We just have this, strong candle momentum going up. So if we come back down to these areas, there's a high likelihood we're going to fall right through it. And that's why I want you to keep an eye on this 5252 level, okay? Or 5252 and a quarter. Please keep an eye on that. Am I saying, well, you know what, short it automatically right away, or you know what, hold a short all the way down to this position? This is not financial advice, but I'm just letting you know this is an area that you're going to want to be cognizant of. If you can get into a trade and you're able to grab 5-10 points, it all depends on how much you're putting in as far as your overall position, you can make good money. If you want to get into trading, I highly suggest that you take the prop firm route. There will be more videos talking about, hey, what are some options to explore? But for now, I just want to make sure you guys are prepared and keeping this chart analysis very simple. So good luck for the coming week, and then look out for another video that's going to be coming out next weekend. All right, I want to make sure you guys are prepared for Sunday night. And if you want to actually get more detailed chart analysis on a daily basis throughout the week, Monday to Friday, then join the Discord. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful. Crush it next week. Talk to you guys soon.